Hope everyone's doing well. I just have to find it on here and then we will get started. Oh, this thing is always like a little bit delayed. I don't know why. All right, I got it. And the first person here is Nancy. How will, how will Sagittarius feel when he's away from me all week? How will Sagittarius feel all week while he is away? How will Sagittarius feel? Okay, I don't know whether he's traveling for business or for pleasure, but it looks like he's pretty busy. Well, he's got the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe there's a business thing or there may be a money thing around. He looks like all week he's pretty busy, and he's just doing whatever it is he's doing. He's real busy, and that's what he's focused on. He doesn't seem to be like homesick or anything like that, because I don't think he's going to be gone that long. He feels well prepared, focused on what he's doing. There's room for growth, change, transformation around him as a person. Plus, whatever this trip is may bring choices for him. He may have some choices with the Seven of Cups coming in. He may be, yeah, very busy, feeling very ambitious. And it may be that he appreciates his time away, or like getting away kind of recharges his batteries. It should be a good trip for him. Malika, general. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. Negativity moves into the past. You've got an Aries and a Capricorn coming in of significance. Feeling prepared and perseverant. I don't know, if there's something that you're working on, putting in a lot of effort, you're going to get results. I don't know what it is. It's not showing. It's just whatever you've been working on or putting time and effort into should pay off for you. Growth, change, transformation comes to your life. Maybe it's around finances. You've got money coming in. It could be if you're working on, I don't know, paying off a debt, putting money aside for something, it should pay off. Cinnamon this week. Anxiety moves into the past. It may be slow and steady, but you're moving forward with your life. You may also have communication with someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you're no longer holding yourself back. It looks like with the Four of Cups, the solution to a problem is in front of you and you're not seeing it, but this week it should reveal itself, or you should figure it out. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries, and let everyone know what it is that you're willing to stand for and what you won't stand for, and cut through any bullshit. Georgia, general for the next few days. Might be feeling a little bit better appreciated or better compensated around a work or a business relationship. Looks like things could be moving forward. It also looks like you're not feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. As time moves on, you're no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you may be feeling kind of ambitious about the future. It looks like you're feeling very ambitious and you're accomplishing a lot over the next couple of days. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. New chapter. What does the future hold for me in the Scorpio? Well, we have the Fool here in reverse, which means something needs to be revealed around the situation before the relationship can move forward. Um, there could be an argument. You guys could be arguing or bickering over something here with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. I don't know where you are in the relationship, but it looks like you may be feeling it like they hold themselves back and it's a little bit out of balance, or you don't get out of it what you're into it. And with the of Wands, you might be feeling burdened by the situation. I don't see a whole lot of love here, and I don't see a commitment or anything like that. So if this is like a new relationship or a new interest, I would say not all that much is happening. If this is someone who's been around a while, there may be arguments or discussions that need to happen before the relationship can move forward. But I'm still not seeing a commitment, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here. Low S. Is my medical issue going to go away? Is my medical issue going to go away? Yes, it will. It will. And I don't think that it's as bad as you think it is, or it resolves itself relatively easily. New chapter. What's the future of me and Philip? Right, I don't know what sign this person is, but there's choices and decisions that need to be made around this situation, and a lot of anxiety. I would say at the very best, this relationship is stuck where it is. I don't know where you guys are, but it's like not much is changing for the better quickly, and things are sort of stuck. I don't know if this is one of those situations where it's kind of been up and down like a roller coaster. It's good, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. But it looks like it's starting to become some kind of a cycle. And there's a lot of anxiety around this situation, so you may want to think about disconnecting for a while. Magician. How will my study session with the male S and the male T go tonight? It should go well. Not holding yourself back, stepping into your strength, feeling stable. You might feel like you're starting a new journey and you accomplished a lot. It should go well tonight. Fia, general. May have some choices at the Seven of Cups. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You could have a new little adventure on the horizon. And you've got laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and cutting through bullshit. Don't be afraid to assert yourself. You could have money coming in here. Feeling successful around your financial life moving forward, like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief around finances. Mojan. Mojan, love. Okay, you may be feeling a little bit as if you're holding yourself back, or you could feel like you don't have a whole lot of choices, but that's going to change. And maybe slow and steady wins the race around love, but you have success coming in, possibly with an Aries. And it looks like you are headed towards the 10 Cups being full. If the Aries is not for you, there's an Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you're heading towards the 10 Cups being full, and you're going to make it to the top of the mountain where you finally feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief around love. I'm not seeing a commitment or a strong commitment coming in just yet. Maybe that's not happening right away, but it does look like at least you have some new options coming in. KB General. KB General. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around the ability to manifest new opportunities. Good karma comes in. You have a Libra and a Taurus around that may be of significance. Stepping into your own ambition or feeling like you've kind of accomplished a lot and focusing on that, you seem to get a lot done over the next couple of months. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You also may be thinking about traveling to water, by water, or around water. It also looks like you could be either hanging out, spending time with, or meeting a Virgo that may be of significance. Also a Pisces and an Aquarius. Growth, change, and transformation comes in, and taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Romance heats up. If you're with someone right now, great. If not, there's new energy coming in for sure. Kira, tomorrow. Well, you have the Knight here. Okay, you could either get, if you've been waiting to hear from someone or waiting to hear back on something, you may get the phone call tomorrow because something comes in quickly. It looks like it may be business related with the Three of Pentacles. Looks like there's a Capricorn around that could be of significance. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you have a Leo coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is here too, so you may have a stroke of good luck tomorrow, and you could feel like you may figure it out, like the solution to the problem is in front of you. You maybe haven't seen it yet, but tomorrow it may show itself. Kira, rest of the week. Okay, you've got starting a new journey on the horizon, possibly a new creative project on the horizon, and a fire sign could enter. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, so you may be feeling like the hard work I put into something is coming back to me. You also have some money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. A Taurus could be around, that's of significance, and also a Libra before the end of the week. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, or you may feel like you just need a break and you need to disconnect from everyone. Once you take your little break, all of a sudden then you're no longer going to be holding yourself back, and then life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Magician, general for the rest of June. Okay, you could be feeling like no longer weighed down by the weight of the world. You also may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you've got the world at your feet. There could be a fire sign around of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also may be feeling like life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. You could take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care between now and the end of June. Feeling successful around work, business, school, or whatever it is that you're putting time and effort into. Things look good. You got an Aries around too. Kira, general guidance. Okay, you are prepared and feeling ambitious. With that, you got success coming in, possibly around a new job. I don't know what's going on there, but you may have new job opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Something seems too good to be true, I wouldn't take it. But you do have money coming in, And you got the sun here, which is happiness is coming out over your life. Now, you may also be like exploring new opportunities around school. I think you are going to go back to school. You could have a new business opportunity, but you may also have like a side business, or you may be putting an effort there, which I think is a damn good thing. I would always suggest that for everyone, whatever it is. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like you can breathe a sigh of relief, especially around finances. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. I would say explore your options when it comes to everything, because choices are coming up around you. Explore them when it comes to work, when it comes to friends, when it comes to love interests. And don't settle. Things are going to change for the better quickly, and life is going to move forward pretty fast. And you don't have to make any decisions right now. Explore your options. You know, I mean, obviously, eventually with a job, you will have to make a decision, but you don't have to do it right now. You can see what's out there. Because I think you have a better job, or a better paying job, a job that you like better coming in, and something that just kind of falls into your lap that's like, I don't know, like, you're like, I don't know, through divine guidance, but like, it's a good job. It's like, I enjoy this. I want to learn more about this. This is what I want to do. And not feeling like you're being taken advantage of, or being bullied, or being pushed around. So that's a huge thing when it comes to work. Lady, Darius's next move towards me. Well, I would say that right now the timing may be bad, because the Judgment is in reverse, and you may be feeling like you were treated a little bit unfairly, because he may come up as either undecided about what he wants to do, or how he wants things to move forward. He's got anxiety around this situation. I would say the next thing that will happen is communication will come in. You'll probably end up seeing him again relatively soon, but I don't think it's that soon. I don't know. He has an issue or an obstacle. I don't know if he's got somebody else around him, or he's involved with somebody else, but it's like he can't come forward 100%. I don't know if he's made himself clear about that, because it looks like he comes up as, I don't have a lot of choices, or he's stuck. So I wouldn't expect too much from him, but I do think you'll hear from him, and you'll see him again pretty soon, but maybe like not this week. Like, it might take a little while. Tiffany, general, sure. First thing that comes up around you is the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The hard work that you put into business will come back to you. Business, school, work, whatever you do all day, and things are moving forward. You have the Cancer coming in of significance, also a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Life comes back into balance, and you feel as if you made it to the top of the mountain. Lay down the law, cut through bullshit. Don't let anyone bamboozle you. You got money coming in, 9 of Pentacles. Got good business stuff happening, I think. Business or work stuff. Paula, when will I come across Jay again? Does he ever think of me? He does think of you, and I would say that you may come across him maybe sometime the month of October. I would say sometime this fall you should see him, or between now and the fall. Between now and the fall, because the clubs would be this summer. I would say between now and October you should see him. Love reading for love always. Okay, you may be starting a new journey here. You might also have some choices around romance. Could be new options coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like you may have to lay down the law, cut through a little bit of bullshit. It looks like you're going to have choices. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and I think it's new energy coming in. You may no longer be holding yourself back, and you also may no longer be stuck on things that aren't working. You may make a decision to move forward with your life, even if it means saying, you know, cutting ties with like things that are going nowhere. You're looking for success. Looking for success and moving forward. Magician. I don't see it yet. Let me do love always. When will I see JD next? Sometime this summer, maybe within the next 2 weeks. Wow, a general love reading for July. You have a wish, put it out into the universe when it comes to love. Being guided by the divine could bring in a Scorpio, could also bring in a Leo. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around your love life. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but there's a commitment coming in. So you may not get the commitment in July, but the person may enter in July. You're moving on to greener pastures. You're listening to your intuition, and you're not sitting around waiting for, you know, something to happen. I think you're taking charge. You got nice stuff happening. Things are moving forward. Even if you're not in the committed relationship in July, the person should be coming in. The person should be around. You could be spending time with that person, and that relationship can grow, and there could be a commitment in the near future. Magician, can you tell me more about the fire sign Aries girl? You and the other tarot readers keep picking this up in all my readings. Okay. All right, this person comes up as having a lot of respect, or it's a very mutual relationship that's very well balanced. I would say this person is patient. They're very intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, caring, and loving, but it's slow and steady wins the race with them. They're not diving in head first. If you I don't know if you know this person or if they've been around the picture, but they seem like they're maybe a familiar face, even if you don't know who they are, like personally. The timing may not be right just yet, but when they step forward, you're going to know who it is. Yeah, because they don't hold themselves back, and then things change quickly. So even though they're not diving in head first, when they step forward, even if they don't say anything, you'll know who it is. And they may be somebody who's kind of been around the picture, but not really in your life. Somebody who's maybe a little bit familiar, or that's sort of around. I would say this is somebody who you've seen before. Kira, July. You have a wish and divine timing working for you in the month of July. You've got out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. The love cup here is full, and it could be with a Leo. Looks like you may be taking a little trip. You could be taking a road trip. You could be starting a new job or a new business journey. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're feeling prepared for it. Life changes for the better in July. You may also be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief or like excited for whatever it is. Like I'm putting money aside for something, paying something off. Kira, work for tomorrow. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be very focused at work. Perseverance pays off, and cause for celebration comes in. Something may happen tomorrow that makes you happy. Love always, finances. got success coming in around finances. You've got perseverance paying off. Anxiety around finances is moving into the past. Now you have the Fool here. You could be starting a new journey that's bringing in extra cash. Empress, extra money's coming in. That may be why the relief around finances. I would say you could be starting a new journey that's bringing extra cash that is lightening the load around finances. Magician. I don't see it yet. Let's do Empress. I don't see it yet. Let's do Saki. Health reading for my mom. Okay. Well, you know, I would always tell you, make sure that she's seeing her doctors, having her checkups, and taking care of herself, and don't rely on the tarot cards for, you know, your physicals. I always have to say that, but let's see. I would say overall, if she's been feeling like burdened or weighed down by health, or feeling like nothing is happening or nothing is changing for the better, listen to that thunder, disappointments moving into the past. She could have a breakthrough. So she's got to listen to her intuition. And, okay, I don't know if she's got a health problem or something that she's been trying to correct. Perseverance will pay off. So, I don't know if there's something like the doctors are trying to help her with and she's just not getting anywhere. She may have to do her own research and find what works for her in whatever it is that this is, you know, like whatever it is that's going on here. But it looks like her perseverance will pay off and she will figure it out and things improve. She feels less burdened. Things move forward. I don't know about where you are, but here I feel like, I don't want to say anything bad about the, you know, about doctors, but just in my own experience, I've found that sometimes they're not so thorough. It's like, okay, you have a runny nose, okay, take this. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not like one size fits all kind of an approach. And sometimes you got to figure out what works for you. And then you might have to kind of go do your own research. I don't know. Like I just feel like sometimes like it's like a cookie cutter, you know, but it doesn't work for everyone. And it's like, why isn't this working for me? Or how come other people are having success, but this person isn't? And if something isn't working, she may have to do her own research and see if she can come up with something else. But whatever it is, it looks like she figures it out. Or she gets the help that she needs through the doctors. Empress, did Cassidy realize that my brother had stopped at her job earlier? I think he did. I think she did. Magician, how would my dad's side of the family think and feel if I avoided all their family functions for a year and it was impossible to reach by phone or other ways? I have strong Scorpio vibes. They wouldn't be happy. Sharp energy comes up. Feeling unprepared. It might take them a while to realize that you've kind of disappeared. Like the first month, the first 2 months, they may just think that you're busy. But once they catch on, there's going to be sharp energy. And not going to like it. Nope, not at all. And there could be arguments about it. Lita, general for love, for life and love. Well, you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and things could grow and transform and move forward pretty quickly. Especially if you've been feeling like nothing is changing and things are stuck, all of a sudden things may change. You have perseverance here that comes in, and negativity is moving into the past. I would say anxiety is moving into the past, and you're not looking back on the past fondly. People, places, things of the past, you may be ready to say goodbye to them and move forward with your life, and I think that's what's happening. You've got a Cancer coming in, a soulmate connection coming in, and you got money coming in. Now the Cancer could be the soulmate, or it could be a Cancer comes in, a soulmate connection comes in. Could be a Gemini, could be somebody else, could be a Sagittarius, because you got a couple of people around you. But negativity is moving into the past, and I think you're eager to move forward with your life. Empress, why hasn't Cassidy texted my brother since she got back from her vacation? I think that she may feel like she was either treated unfairly or she wants to see more effort from him. They're going to speak because there's cause for celebration that comes in around them. I think that she just may want to see him do a little bit more. I don't know why, but you know how women can sometimes be like that. Nana, traits of the person that I will marry. Somebody who's got strong, sharp energy. They could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but there's someone who stands for no shit, none. They're very well prepared. They could be very educated. They're genuinely a happy person, but don't screw them. They may be very strong. They could be like strong emotionally and mentally, but also physically strong. They could be somebody who's very spontaneous. They have, they like to have fun or do things out of the blue. They're very successful. They're very ambitious. They may have a creative streak too. They could have a little bit of creativity in their blood. Home remedies, love. Being guided by the divine when it comes to love. Could be a Sagittarius that comes in, or this could be you're being guided by the divine, but you need to have patience. I know it could be frustrating. Like everyone's like, oh, divine timing, right? But divine timing can also mean that you can't force it. It's got to happen in its own timing. Either way. Next relationship you enter, if you're not in one right now, Six of Pentacles. It should be very well balanced and it should function really well. Plus, it also should be pretty successful. If you're not with anyone right now, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. Ambition comes in around that situation, and good karma comes back to you. Lydia, Libra towards me. I don't think it's going to be much longer before something happens because romance is heating up. He's feeling loving, caring, kind. Communication is up and success is up. So yeah, communication is all over this. And here's the love cup being full. So let's see what happens. Because it shouldn't be long. Kira, love for July. First card that comes up around you is Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. In July, you should be feeling a little bit like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. All of this nonsense and bullshit is moving into the past. Could be a new Aries that comes in. The hard work you put into love could be coming back to you. You have a Pisces and a Cancer around too. Listen to your intuition. You could have options in the month of July. You've got an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But you might only be dealing with things that function well. Things that don't function well, you might not be standing for it. And that's a good thing. Because the next relationship you enter could be not only a soulmate connection, but it may be just a much better functioning relationship than you've had. Or that you've had in the recent past. Rimmel, General. You could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Listen to your intuition. You're no longer holding yourself back. The hard work that you put into work, business, school, whatever you do all day, should be coming back to you, and you should be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You have a new journey on the horizon, and it may have something to do with work or a side hustle, but it could bring in some more financial stability. Looks like you could have success around that side hustle. Could have love come in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Liz, love, General. Okay, perseverance pays off. You're no longer holding yourself back. If you're not with anyone right now, next relationship will have long-term potential. If you're with someone right now, current relationship should have long-term potential. Cause for celebration comes in. Happiness comes in around your love life. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also a Capricorn here. Anxiety seems to move into the past, and you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. No, I know, I agree with that. I knew someone who, for as long as like, she was an older woman. Like, I'm gonna say she was like my dad's age. And for as long as I've known her, she was like heavy, like not crazy heavy, but she had a substantial amount of weight to lose. And it's not easy when you get older, right? And in recent years, she always complained about her weight, always. And whatever, it's like, that's what we do. I complain about my weight too. But in recent years that I knew her, she was saying that the doctors were telling her that she was pre-diabetic, and telling her that like she had to eat like, I don't know, 6 small meals a day or whatever. And I don't really believe that that's helpful. Like, I think that eating frequently keeps insulin high, and that, yeah, I think that she would do better with intermittent fasting. But when I suggested it, she didn't want to hear it because the doctor told her that this is what she had to do. So she didn't want to try anything else. But you know, it's like you haven't lost any weight in the 15 years that I've known you. So the doctor's not helping you. Like, it's not working. You got to try something else. And I know, like, people don't like to fast. I mean, fasting sucks. Who wants to fast? Although once you kind of get past a certain point, like once if you stop eating at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, by the time you go to bed and you wake up and it's the next day, you've already put in 12 hours or 13 or 14 hours worth of fasting. So what's another 5 hours, right? If it's going to help. But she didn't want to hear it. So, you know, sometimes it's the patient, sometimes it's both. You know, I guess her attitude was, well, they're the expert. Yeah, but you're not getting any results. Like, if you kept taking your car to a mechanic and he couldn't fix it, you wouldn't go back to him. Well, same thing, right? Like, it's not working. You're hungry all the time. You're eating a piece of cheese and a piece of chicken. You're starving. It's not working. You gotta try something different. But I just shut my mouth because she won't hear it. But anyhow, I know, and I hate to see like all these medications because they always have some kind of a side effect. I remember a woman I worked with that was always taking, I think it was Prilosec for acid reflux, and now I see commercials on TV. If you're taking Prilosec, now you can get cancer. Well, I mean, like, that's why I'm like, I would rather stay on the side of caution and not take any of this shit, because now they find out that that's causing cancer. I mean, I would much rather eat mustard, like somebody suggested when I was pregnant, scoop of mustard, and my heartburn went away. So why would I take a pill if I could have mustard, right? But they don't tell you that. Somebody else gave me that. It may have been Auntie Charlie, I can't remember. Or maybe it was Anna. It was somebody in the chat that had suggested it, and it worked. Scoop it of mustard. Not the end of the world. I know, I get nervous with all this shit. Cece, how does Kay feel about me? Will we hang out again? You'll hang out again, and they like. It's not that this person doesn't like you. I mean, they think that you're fun to hang out with. They think you're a nice person. They think that you're friendly. You have a good time together. It doesn't look like they put in a lot of effort, or that they're willing to go out of their way. That's the impression that I get. Like, if you were to make all the plans and you were to make all of the effort, you probably could see this person pretty soon. But if you rely on him, he's just not putting in the effort. And I don't really care for that, you know. I don't care for that, but you know, that's your call. If you were to say, hey, listen, I want to get together tomorrow night, I'll come and pick you up and take you here and this, that, you could probably get him to hang out. But if you were relying on him to come to do it, I don't know if that's going to happen. Magician. see, yep, thank you. Question. Will my investment go up significantly by August 1st? I think it's going to go up. How much I don't know, but I think it is going up between now and August 1st. I would say it goes up between now and August 1st. Yes. Magician. I want to avoid my dad's side of the family for the rest of my life starting now. Eventually, they'll argue, but I'll be persistent in my decision. How will this go down, and will I break free from them? They'll be hurt. There's no doubt about that. You're going to wound some feelings, and there will be arguments. There's going to be crap over it, but you will get your way. They can't force you to do anything. You've got the sun in reverse, so eventually you will get happiness or peace around the situation. They're going to feel very disrespected. It's going to knock them over, and they're going to feel very stuck, and they're not going to be quiet about it. But I think eventually you will get your way. I mean, what are they going to do? They can't make you do anything. You'll be able to get rid of them. Yeah. By the winter, yeah. By the winter, they'll catch on that you're ignoring them. Paul, I am from New York. Why is it unfortunate to be from Scotland? I hear it's beautiful there. I've always wanted to go to um, England and Ireland and Scotland, and I've never gotten there. I had a friend, though, in high school that was Scottish, that him and his family migrated here. And I remember when he had to take a test. I don't know, there was some kind of a test he had to take. But he had been living here for a while before that happened. But I think that he had dual citizenships in both countries. Anyway. Elizabeth, do you see anything happening with the Capricorn Adrian? Yeah, I mean, your perseverance could pay off and things could move forward pretty quickly. I don't see a committed relationship, but you could be spending more time together. Things could be moving forward, could be exploring the option. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be ready for it, and things could change for the better quickly. But once again, I don't see a commitment yet. That's okay. Maybe we're not there yet. Maybe it's coming down the line. But I would say that there is definitely opportunity for things to move forward, to spend time together, communication to pick up. Magician, I'll tell them that they're negative and that I have nothing in common with them and I don't really like them and I don't want them in my life. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's going to not go over well. But, like, that's how it is with family. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, we don't get to choose our family. Home. Do you see reconciliation with my person? Well, you got a 70% chance, yes, you could reconcile. But unfortunately, even after you reconcile, it's like Seven of Pentacles. So it's like feeling like I put in a whole lot of hard work and I didn't get much of a payoff. See, that's the thing with these reconciliations. Everybody wants to reconcile, but they're going back to the same broken situation that they left. It's not, it's very rare that you can fix a relationship like that because Usually what happens is that one person is waiting for the reconciliation to happen. That's all they want. It's all they can think about. They don't want to talk about anyone else. They don't want to think about anyone else. They want this one person back. And then when the person comes back, they're on their best behavior for a couple of weeks and the relationship looks good, but then all of a sudden it goes right back to the way it was. And like sometimes that reconciliation is like the biggest curse because it just sets you back. Like if you move forward and you move past something, then you get over it and you don't want to go back to it. But if the person comes back and you go back to it and you wind up back in the same situation, it could put you back another year, push you back another year and a half or 2 years, and then you realize like why did I go backwards? So that sometimes is like a life lesson or a decision that you have to make. 70% chance is high that you could reconcile, but 7 of Pentacles, is it going to be worth it? Or are you going to be back in the same situation? I mean, I did that once. I was off and on with somebody. It was a long story, but to make a very long story short, he and I had a really bad year. Like, not between the two of us, between like people dying in our families. Like, crazy, tragic things happened. Anyway, so it kind of destroyed us. And I got to the point with him where, like, when we would reconcile and he would come back, I couldn't make it any easier for him. Like, I'd be like, okay, you do what you want, go out with your friends, you let me know what day you want to hang out with me and I'll be available for you. I couldn't have made it any easier for him. And he still would fuck it up. He would still fuck it up. And then it would be, I don't know, one time he was coming in from Brooklyn and the drawbridge was down and some kind of nonsense. The lighthouse was out. It was nonsense. And I was so fucking mad at him. And I was like, why did I go back to this? Why did I go back to this? And that went on for a long time, about like another 2 years. So I would be careful with the reconciliation. And that's how I feel for everyone that asks about it. Reconciliation. Like, there's a reason why you're in this situation. Think long and hard as to whether or not you want to go back to that, because when I tell you, I couldn't have made it any easier for him to just do the right thing, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Anyway. Misty, love, which one am I supposed to be with? That's your choice. There's not one person that we're supposed to be with. It's our choice. We are given free will on this plane, and it's for us to make the decision who we're going to be with. Thing is, most of the time, what I've seen is that the person that you want to be with is usually not the person that is the best choice for you, and the better choice is usually the person that you don't really want to be with. And most of the time, people have to learn the hard way. But that's a life lesson. You have to make that decision. The cards cannot decide for you who you're supposed to be with. You make that decision. I can tell you that you do have anxiety around the situation. You do have long-term potential around the situation. Watch out for a third-party situation that could be disastrous. But you have happiness coming out over your love life. And there's choices, but you're the one that has to make the decision. You could be starting a new journey. Things could change for you for the better quickly, and you're prepared for it. You may be spending too much time overthinking. Intuitively, you might know the right choice to make. But I'm telling you, I blame Walt Disney, that Walt Disney has made us think that we're supposed to wait for this one person to show up or go searching for the one person. That's not the way it is. We have free will here, and you can choose. And unfortunately, that's what you have to do. Is you're the one that has to choose. Magician. AS, work reading. Things could move forward around work, or you could be starting a new journey that leads to success. It looks like you have a wish around work. Put it out into the universe, and you may be being guided by the divine. Got money coming in, 9 of Pentacles, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. So things should be moving forward for you. Jay, I didn't see the hard to read girl this evening. Any chance I'll see her this week? Well, yeah, you could see her this week. About a 70% chance, yes, you'll see her this week. AS. Is there a mutual attraction between me and A? I think so, yeah. Yeah. Magician. How would both my dad and my mom's side of the family and everyone at school think I feel if I gave off, adopted my Scorpio side more and gave off intense, strong Scorpio vibes? Okay. Okay, so some people may feel like you're growing, changing, and maturing, and this is the person that you're growing into. Some people may be scared or taken back by it, and one of your parents may think that you're just going through a phase, and the other one may just think that it's like maybe feeling a little taken back by it, like, well, I don't know what he's doing or why is he acting like this, and the other parent may be like, oh, it's just a phase, just let it go. And I feel like that's kind of how everyone is going to be. Either they're going to think, oh, it's no big deal, this is just a phase, people go through shit like that, or and then some people may be like a little bit, feel like it's a little too intense. Scorpio can be a very intense sign. It could be too much for some people, but it's hard to read for how people are going to feel. Oh, that's okay, Julie. Just let me know when you want to do it. Tomorrow I'm going to be out though in the afternoon, so it would have to be like later in the day, like maybe 5, 4 or 5, something like that. But email me. Ashley, should I trust this man that I asked to do my website on Instagram, and will it be good? I don't know. I don't know about this guy. I don't know how you know him from Instagram. I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should trust him, so I'm skeptical. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should find somebody else, like, or research him. See if you can find if he's got like a real business and a real website and it's a legitimate thing. Then I would say go for it. But I would do research. I wouldn't just hand over your website to him because I don't know. I'm only getting to 33%, and that's pretty low. Magician general for this week. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know if maybe it wouldn't be good, or maybe he's not that great at it, or he could be very slow. I don't know. I don't really like that guy. And magician general for school this week. No longer holding yourself back. Could be starting a new journey, and things could be moving forward to greener pastures. Plus, you've got the magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. I would say things are coming back into balance for you, and you're feeling either better respected, or like your school relationships are working a little bit better. You're being better appreciated, or it's easier to work with people. Well, now Mercury's gone direct, or it's going direct tomorrow, so that helps. um, where the heck am I? Magician? I don't see it. Ashley, love for next month. Okay, I have you got new energy coming in next month that could be in Aries. It looks like, and it could be a new love interest. It looks like you got a stroke of good luck coming in, and the world is at your feet. Communication could pick up too next month. You might have some new energy coming in. I don't know if you got a Leo around you, and you got the sun here. It's in reverse, which means there's a delay around happiness, but you still should be getting the happiness when it comes to love. Ashley, Josh the Virgo's current feeling towards me. He's got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're ambitious, stable, kind-hearted, sincere, unique, um, unique, creative, friendly, loyal, and independent. Magician, will the male S help me complete the school assignment I'm thinking of tonight? And will it get done? We're allowed to have partners for this assignment. Yes, yeah. I think he will help you, and it will get done. Julie, what's up with C? He didn't show. It's funny that he didn't show, because it's showing here like things are moving forward. He's making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and he is prepared for things to move forward. You have a wish around the situation. Things should change for the better for you quickly between the two of you. I'm surprised he didn't show with these cards. I mean, it does look like he may be wrestling with a wound, or like feeling hurt about something, but I don't think, I mean, I don't see anything here that happened. And it's showing here that he's got a lot of respect for you, or like the relationship is functioning well. So I'm surprised that he hasn't shown. I would reach out to him. I would reach out to him and see where he's at. Because according to that card reading, you should be seeing him. And it should be good. It should be a good situation. Um, Julie, how much longer before Erica reaches out? How much longer before Erica reaches out? Could be 9 days to 2 weeks. I would say it could be like within the next 9 days to 2 weeks. Ibrahim, what should I? Where should I spend my birthday? Option A or option B? Okay. Option A. Option B. A. A's the Empress. Definitely. Go for A. May, how would Dee feel about me offering to move in? How would Dee feel about me offering to move in? I don't think that this person is looking for that right now. It looks like they're feeling either disappointed by that or argumentative about that. I don't know if it's that they want their privacy right now, or they, yeah, I would say that they're not looking for that right now. Oh, where the heck am I? Lost my spot. Hang Julie. See, yeah, let me do love always. What can I expect from JD? You got the Lover's card here in reverse, and not much changing for the better quickly. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but if you're not in a committed relationship, I would say nothing is changing right now. If you are in a committed relationship, this could be trouble with Lovers in reverse. It could be a breakup on the horizon. This person's feeling very stuck, and they're isolating with Hermit in reverse. I don't know what your relationship is, so it's hard for me to tell you exactly what you can expect from this person. It's going to be different if you're in a committed relationship versus somebody who you're just trying to pursue or that you're hoping to be in a committed relationship with. But I wouldn't expect too much from this person. I would think that you might have to put the effort in if you want to see things move forward. T-Vet, when will I find my watch? I'm going crazy. When will I find my watch? Could take 2 more weeks. Jesus, where the hell is it? St. Anthony, please find the watch. St. Anthony, please. I haven't asked for a long time. It's been 5 years since I was working in that store. Kevin, reading for the next couple of months. You may not be feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. You have light energy around you. You could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be a Libra. You also may be feeling a little bit more like you're seeing some good karma come back to you. Even though life may be kind of slow and steady wins the race, I think you're feeling optimistic for the future. You got some choices. You could be going back to school. Got money coming in. Life seems to move forward. You have a Capricorn and a Cancer coming in. Julie, do I know the new energy that you see coming towards me this summer? No, I think it's new energy that's coming in. Home, will M contact me in the next 2 days? I'm not convinced. No, not with the Eight of Swords. I don't think so. Kevin, angel messages for what I'm worried about. Okay. King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. 4 of Air. Time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. 3 of Earth. Power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Julie, when Erica reaches out, would it still be good news? Yeah, I believe so. Ashley, any money coming in for me before this month is over? I don't see any extra money coming in. Just whatever normally comes in. Yeah. Hannah, my cat wandered off. Could you give me an idea of where his location is? I don't know where the cat is. No, I don't know where you are. I don't have no idea where the cat could have gone. I would say the cat returns. It looks like the cat returns, but I don't know where it is. I can't tell you where it is. I don't know. I would just say that the cat will probably be returning. Goddess, if I Instacart, would it affect my unemployment benefits? I think so. I think so. Cards indicate 70% chance, yes, but I'm not really sure how that works. I would see if you can find out. I would see if you can ask that question to like the state that you're in and find out. Because it's not it's not a steady job where you can, you're not going to know, right? If I'm making $1,000 a week or I'm making $500 a week, so it's going to be $50,000 a year. Like, you're not going to have, it's not that kind of a job. So I don't know. Me personally, I get scared with shit like that. That's why I didn't file for unemployment when I got laid off from yoga, because I don't want to have to pay anything back. I'd rather just not take it. I would rather just work and not take it, and do it myself. So I would be careful. These cards indicate 70% chance, yes, it could affect it. Saturn, love for July. Cause for celebration comes in. Starting a new journey could come in with new energy in the month of July. It could be a very ambitious Sagittarius that comes in the month of July. If you're not with anyone right now, you may feel like all of a sudden life starts to move forward, or you have new options. Sagittarius and a Libra that come in, and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Letting go of something that isn't working for you helps speed your life up. And it looks like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Rods, letting go of something that no longer serves you helps make you feel like the hard work that you put into love comes back to you, and you make it to the top of the mountain. You have new options that come in the month of July. Let's see what happens. What do you mean I only gave you one card? What was the question? Home remedies, what was the question? I don't ever just pull one card. Unless it's a timing question, then I pull one card. Elizabeth, do you see any money soon? I don't see any extraordinary amounts of money coming in. Like, if you're waiting on a large sum of money or something like that, I don't see it coming in. No. but there could be like streams of income coming in, but it's not like not a large, super large sum of money coming in out of the blue. No. Kevin, time frame when I will be healed and seeing results. September. By September. Oh, Eight of Swords. He's holding himself back. That's what it is. What was this, a question about hearing from someone? The idea of waiting to hear from someone will keep you waiting. If you want to talk to that person, I would reach out to them. If with the Eight of Swords, it's like I'm holding myself back, I'm not participating in this, it's like I can't tell you that you're going to hear from someone when the Eight of Swords shows up, because right there in the card, it's like, no, I'm not moving forward, this is where I am. Could he be scared? I don't know what he would be scared of. But, you know, in any of these situations, and I will say this to everybody, if you're waiting to hear from someone, you're going to find yourself waiting. Like, that's what the energy of waiting keeps you waiting. Energy of what's in motion stays in motion. So if you want to speak to this person, I would tell you to reach out to them and don't wait on them. Eight of Swords is like, you know, I'm not moving forward. So no, I would say no, you're not hearing from them. Not with the Eight of Swords. It doesn't really matter what the other cards are, because Eight of Swords is like, I'm not doing it. And I don't, it wasn't showing that he's afraid of anything. That's why, like, rather than sitting around and guessing why he's not doing something, I would just reach out to him if you want to hear from him. I think that's the problem that most people get stuck in, is that they want somebody else to come forward, but that other person either doesn't want to, or they're not, you know, they're just not, you know, for whatever reason, they don't want to be part of it anymore. But if you reach out to them, maybe the energy can change. But if you don't reach out to them, then you're kind of waiting for something that's not going to happen. So that's why I would say just reach out to them, because at least you'll know. And when you know, like, when you, I don't care what the situation is, if something's going to come to an end, it's better for things to end and move forward than to be in a situation where we're waiting for something that's either not going to happen or is going to take forever, and then ultimately it's not really what we want anyway. So I wouldn't wait around for him. I would just reach out to him and find out what's going on and see what the delay is or why he's feeling held back. I wouldn't wait on it. I wouldn't wait on it. Julie, would I be attracting this new energy? Would I be attracting to the energy? Yeah, I think you will be attracted. Yeah, you got cause for celebration that comes in around it. Yeah. Prussian. What month from August to January will my investment go up? October. I would say October would be a really great month. September may be okay, but October looks better. Julie, how could C act with me from tomorrow? See, I'm shocked that you didn't hear from him, because that reading was so good. I think that tomorrow, if you don't hear from him tonight, tomorrow should be a better day, because it's like he's treating you better in that last reading. So tomorrow should be good. Yeah, you got the Magician here. You got the Fool. Starting a new journey, the Magician. Not holding himself back. Making it to the top of the mountain. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. If it's tonight or if he's sluggish over the next couple of days, that energy should shift, because it looks pretty positive around him, you and him. Yeah, well, think, if you work under 4 hours, see the way New York State explained it to me when I went for unemployment way back when, if you worked, see, but that's a different type of job, right? But how are they going to know how many hours? You know what I mean? Like, if I had to shop a $200 order in the store that I worked in, I could have it done in 10 minutes. I knew where everything was. I don't know how they're going to be able to tell how many hours you're working. So you may be able to get away with it. See, the thing, the scary part is that if Instacart, and I don't know how they report, because this happened to me once. I gave my 1099s to the accountant, but for whatever reason, one of them he didn't report. I don't know if they were stuck together or what, but I gave him them all. They were all stapled together, but one didn't get reported. But the studio that I worked for reported everything. So when the IRS got it, they were like, well, there's an extra 1099 here. So they sent me a bill, and I got a bill for like, I don't know, $600 or $700, like in the middle of the summer. And I was like, damn, what the hell? And I don't remember, I think I paid it. And then I had got a new accountant who was much cheaper, and she said, she looked at it and she was like, well, this is what happened. So anyhow, that's why I would rather not get a bill like that. Like, I would rather, not have to pay anything back. And from what my accountant says, she says that New York State doesn't fuck around. She said that you could delay paying the IRS, but she always tells me do not delay paying New York State because they'll take away your driver's license, they'll take away all kinds of stuff, they'll suspend your registration, they'll do all kinds of shit. She said do not mess around with New York State. Anyhow. Beautiful one, General. Things should be changing for you quickly for the better. And it looks like you've got happiness here that's coming in. You're feeling prepared. Somebody may make you an offer that'll be hard to turn down. You've got a disappointment moving into the past, and the hard work that you put into something, business, school, or work-wise, could come back to you. Prussian did one for Mel. Julie did... I don't remember what the other cards were, home remedies, but the reading was that the answer was no. If you want to contact him, if you want to hear from him, reach out to him. I wouldn't wait on him. 8 of Swords is no. Like, I can't tell you that with the 8 of Swords, he's going to reach out to you. Look at what the card is. I don't remember what the other cards were, but in order for me to give you an answer of no, it was because of this card. There is nothing to me that unless it was, even if it was the Lovers that showed up, I still don't think you're going to hear from him in the next 2 days. If you want to talk to him, I would tell you to reach out to him. 8 of Swords is, I'm holding myself back. This is not somebody who's reaching out. This is somebody who does not want to make contact. They're holding back for whatever the reason is. That's why I'm saying, so you reach out to them. I don't know why you don't want to reach out to them, but within the next 2 days, like, you could reach out to them tonight and talk to them tonight. Why do you want to wait 2 days to see if they're going to reach out to you? What happens in 2 days? Like, I can't see any reason to prolong it. Like, if you want to talk to somebody, reach out to them tonight. And then if they don't answer you, then that's the answer. But at least it's not sitting around waiting, because the waiting sucks. Julie, would this new energy be more stable than what I have with C? Yeah, it could be. It could be like moving forward to greener pastures, yeah. Red, what would it be? Would it be like if I dated the Taurus J? What would it be like if I dated the Taurus J? I would say the beginning could be a little bit rough. Like you might be a little bit disappointed, or you may feel like it doesn't move forward fast, right? But then all of a sudden, divine timing could come in, and the relationship could grow and develop. You have a wish around the situation, but it comes in a little bit down the line. So I would say with this, if you start dating and it's kind of a little disappointing and you're not really feeling it, I would give it a little bit more time. I would at least give it like maybe a month to see if things kind of change, because you have a wish around the situation and you are heading towards the 10 cups being full. So it might not be a bad relationship, even if it kind of starts off and you're not really feeling it. Things could change at some point pretty quickly. You know, he seems like he's kind. He seems like he puts in a lot of effort. He seems like he's very respectful, and that the relationship is pretty well functioning. Yeah, the relationship could strengthen. I don't think it would be a bad thing. I think that in the beginning you might not really be feeling it though. So you might want to just give it a little bit more time. Red, what would it be like if I dated Pisces? Um, it would be a decent relationship. It's like you got good karma around it. He puts in a lot of effort. You're not feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, starting a new journey. It could be fun, could be exciting. There's a new beginning on the horizon. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. I mean, I don't see long-term commitment yet, but we might not be there yet. It does look like like it's pretty good. Julie, how is R feeling with me not around? I think he feels like it's bad timing. It's poor timing. He's feeling a little bit stuck, and Hermit is in reverse, so he's not going to tell you how he feels. He's not going to tell you how he feels because he feels like he's going to hear, like, I told you so, or you're going to dredge up things for him that he doesn't want to talk about. Hermit's in reverse. Yeah, he's not thrilled with you not being there. Well, I think that the problem is with, you know, and I never released that video because it was so long and I feel like nobody really wants to watch it. But the problem that I think what happens when you're waiting for something, which is why I always tell people not to wait, is that a lot of resistance can build around the situation. So, like, there are some people where their energy is like, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Like there's one girl that I read for that, like, nothing holds her back. Like, she's just open for other opportunities. She doesn't get stuck. She just keeps moving forward, and her energy is very quick. It's changing, and she always has a lot of new things coming in. New energy always comes in around her, but she's never waiting. She never puts herself in that situation waiting for anything. She's just like always moving forward. She also happens to like just be very open, like, where I'm going to tell you the truth. I am not that way. So I totally like admire people that could be like that, because I would be the person sitting around waiting. Anyway, now when I was working with the law of attraction coaches, like, she was hell bent on never waiting, always like taking the opportunity and reaching out first, because, and that's what she said, like, would say to me, if you wait, you're going to end up waiting. You're going to build a lot of resistance around the situation, and then time moves forward. So there are some people that, like, they're waiting on something to happen, and it's happened to me a million times, waiting on something to happen, and it's like, okay, somebody said, oh, it's going to happen in April, and then April comes, and it's like, okay, it's going to happen in July, and then July comes, and it's like, okay, well, by the end of the year, and now 3 years have gone by, and it still hasn't happened. I've had that happen to me before, and it's so frustrating. And I think that what happens is with somebody like me who gets stuck in that, waiting, or, not being able to get out of that kind of energy, I think that it winds up building resistance around the situation. So if somebody tells you, oh, you'll hear from him in 2 days, and then you're focused on 2 days, and is he going to call, and is he going to call, and maybe this, and maybe that, and then all the crazy scenarios go through your head. Oh, well, maybe he lost his phone, maybe he forgot his phone, maybe he left his phone somewhere. And all this shit's going out into the universe, building resistance. And then that's when the time sometimes gets pushed out. Now, I've seen it happen the other way too. Timing to me is very difficult, because even though we're not in control of timing, we control a lot of it with our energy. A watch pot never boils. There's a reason why they have that saying. Like, that saying's been around forever. A watch pot never boils, because you're not supposed to watch it. Go get busy doing something else, and then the pot will boil. So I can understand why sometimes added resistance and things take longer around things that we're waiting for, because we want them to happen. So it can be very frustrating with the timing situation, especially like just the way everything works. And sometimes it's like you have one thing in your head, and you think it's going to happen this way, and then it happens a totally, completely different way, and the timing sometimes is upside down. So I can't swear to timing to begin with, but I can promise that the resistance, like, there's something definitely to that. You can build a lot of resistance around a situation if you're over obsessing about it, talking about it, looking for it, hoping for it, discussing it with this person, discussing it with that person. That can cause a lot of resistance, and that can delay timing. But timing can be a real bitch. Well, see, that's what happened with me once. I really didn't want to reach out to someone. I was like, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. I'm done. I've done this before. No, you know where I am, you reach out to me. And then when I was working with this law of attraction coach, she said to me, she's like, you can reach out to him today, and you can talk to him today. Or you can sit here and wait for another 3 months to go by. And she was right. Because I reached out to him, and then he answered me. So why was I waiting? Like, what was it? It obviously, like, what she had said to me was, it's the ego thing, right? It's like your ego wants him to do the work because you feel like you've already done enough work. But if you were to take that out, and it were anybody else in this whole world, your mother, your boss, your teacher, your next door neighbor, you wouldn't be asking the question. You would just reach out to them. Like, you would just reach out and, hey, what's up? I haven't spoken to you. But because it's this certain person, it's like, no, I want him to do it first. And that's another thing that adds resistance around the situation, because you don't think like that. Like, nobody ever really, very rarely do I get a message that's like, will I hear from my mother soon? I've gotten it from someone who's been estranged from their mother, but not really, because most of the time, if you want to talk to your mom, you just call her, right? You just reach out, you just send an email or a text message, and then depending on how the mother is, you either know they're not going to respond, or like my father talks into it, but he talks into it while he's ordering lunch. And it's like, yeah, I'll have a ham sandwich with mustard, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But like, I don't question whether or not I got to call my dad, or whether he called me first or whatever. I just call him. But that's why there's resistance that comes up. Julie, will C call to see me tomorrow, or just call? Yeah, this guy, yeah, he should. Yeah, I mean, the cards have been indicating that you're going to see him. His attitude starts to change, and things start to get a little bit more normal between the two of you. So, it should be happening. I don't know what the hell is happening here. It's taking a minute. Oh, this here is seltzer. Nothing exciting. I did just order some kind of a new tea, but I didn't get it yet. You know, I do believe that Mercury retrograde does cause communication issues. I also think it, you know, like it's not a good time to buy electronics and that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't tell I wouldn't tell somebody to avoid communication. I would just say be cautious of it. You know, like make sure that you're sending the text message to the right person. You ever do that? You answer like the wrong person. Like I would be careful of that. And I would make sure that the text went through. You ever type it and then you don't send it and it's sitting there? I would make sure to be careful with communication, but I wouldn't tell you not to do it. Flower, what are his thoughts of her now? What are his thoughts of her now? Well, he may think pretty highly of her, think that she's kind, caring, happy, easy to get along with, but he may feel like he was either treated unfairly and he could be feeling a little bit stuck around the situation. He also may not be prepared for things to move forward, but he does seem to think pretty highly of her in general. Red, will I go to New York soon? Yeah, you could go to New York soon. Like, maybe before the end of the summer. Rem, are Em and I going to get back together again? Yeah, I think so. Julie, why Art thinks it's bad time because I'm not there. He thinks the timing is bad. He feels burdened by the situation. He doesn't like that you're not there, but I don't know if he thinks that you're trying to send him a message or you're trying to like scare him into something. He feels like the timing around the situation is not good, so that's why you went elsewhere. He also thinks that there may be deceit around this situation, or I don't know, this could be him lying and you're picking up on his lies. He might think that you're angry with him or you're annoyed with him. Go back up to the top, see who I haven't gotten to. I love you. How did Uziel feel when we hugged? He's a Sagittarius. He felt happy. Happy and content. Sonia, why my sister went to see R and her daughter at my uncle's house? Is it for YSC to be more close to S or to help H to get a job? Okay. I think she may be looking to help H get a job. I think it could be to help H get a job. Hey, what's happening? What time is it? Dylan. All right, can we cut off the super chats because I have to go OUT with the DOG. All right, relax, Dylan. I'll be right with you. Julie, will C call to see me tomorrow? Would he even call? I think he does call. I think you do hear from him tomorrow. KM, energy around ST, Aries, and I, intentions and anything that you see. Well, there's a little bit of sharp energy here. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but the Two of Cups is in reverse. So I would say that this person is not feeling like things are moving forward. And you may feel like they're not putting in any effort. The energy around the situation is a little bit burdened. I don't know what's going on. Kita, should I choose TP or TD? TP. TD. I would say the second one, TD. KM, will the Aries spoil me financially, or is he playing? He's full of shit. Home remedies, when will Butch move? When will Butch move? Could be sometime in the month of July. July 7 would be, okay, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the month of July, I'm thinking. Otherwise, the hearts would not be again until next spring, which that could be a long time. All right, Dylan, relax a minute. Mel General. An old betrayal or an old wound is moving into the past. It's healing and moving into the past. Could have a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity. I think it's business on the horizon. Feeling very successful and starting a new journey. It looks like moving homes, changing homes, upgrading homes, or possibly upgrading a relationship. Feeling like you got new business contacts coming in on the horizon. And maybe going back to school or learning a new area of study. Mel, will Leroy ever apologize to me in this lifetime? I think he will apologize to you. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. All right, I'm going to go because I got to take him out before he wakes her up. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.